June 22, 2015. Columbia, South Carolina. The air was thick with grief. Just days after a devastating hate crime in Charleston left 9 innocent people dead at Emanuel AME Church. The entire nation was watching. People were mourning. And in the middle of that heartbreak, something big happened. Governor Nikki Haley, someone who'd once stood by tradition, stood at a podium and called for the Confederate flag to come down from the Statehouse grounds. Think about that. For decades, that flag had flown over Columbia, a symbol wrapped up in Southern pride for some, but for so many others, a reminder of pain, oppression, and racism. Haley didn't shy away from that reality. She said, "These grounds are a place that everybody should feel a part of. What I realize now more than ever is people were driving by and felt hurt and pain. No one should feel pain." She recognized finally that the flag's meaning had changed. It wasn't just about heritage anymore. It was about hate. And that was impossible to ignore after Charleston. She wasn't alone. Senators Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott, both standing at her side, joined the call. Suddenly, it wasn't just a Southern debate, it was a national reckoning. Major retailers like Walmart and Sears pulled Confederate flag merchandise from their shelves almost overnight. Staying silent? Not an option anymore. The ripple effect was immediate and massive. I have to be honest, it's rare to see a politician reverse course so publicly. Haley admitted her own hesitation in the past, but tragedy forced clarity. Old enough to fight, old enough to vote, she said, urging lawmakers to act fast, to do what was right, and to do it together. In that moment, South Carolina turned a page. The Statehouse grounds were about to become a place for everyone, not just some. The debate that had raged for years was finally coming to an end, and Haley's decision set off similar conversations all over the country. It wasn't just about a piece of cloth, it was about what we choose to honor and who we choose to include. About facing the past so we can move forward, together. That's how, in the wake of unimaginable tragedy, a state, and maybe a nation, decided to stand for something bigger than tradition, respect, healing, and unity.